Folks, it's me. Wait, hold on. Ah, there we go. It's getting loud in there. Wow, off to a great start today. Off to a great start. I'm Duke Skylover. This is Space Engineers. I'm inside of a spaceship called the Odyssey. It's theoretically a spaceship. At the moment, it's a snow ship. We're having a bit of a weather event. I believe at the end of the last stream, this was predicted. The onboard meteorology GPT said it was coming, and here it is. So, we got to figure out what we're going to do today. I believe I have a list of things to do that I abandoned a long time ago. We could probably check some of this off here. We got hydrogen tanks. Ion thrusters we got, but I don't know if we're going to keep them. Shield components. We got to leave space for the emitters. I got the table over there. Air tightness is good. I'll leave that there in case we want to do another check. I don't remember if we... I think we got all the computers in, but I'm going to leave that there because we'll do a final check. Antenna we don't have. Ore detector. Did we make an ore detector? Did we make an ore detector? I don't remember. Yes, but it is incomplete somewhere. Why would I have an incomplete ore detector somewhere? Yeah, what I just remembered is that you can't go out the back of the ship this way. I don't remember why I was thinking you could. So one thing we definitely are going to have to do... I'm going to keep that close because I don't want the snow coming in. One thing we're definitely going to want to do is go get the miner going on some stuff. Because we need ice... and we need gold. Lots of it, and we're not getting much. So, where on Earth? Where on ship? This part turned out pretty good now that I'm looking at it. I think it turned out pretty good. Hopefully we can get a miner stuck in there. But where on Earth was the... If I had to venture a guess, how about the ore detectors underneath? Like right in the... Yep, there it is. Okay. Well, we don't really need it, so... It's just good to know it's there. Alright, so it looks like I got a lot of welding up to do of thrusters, which I don't need to do just yet. We need to armor up the rest of all this. I think that's going to be the main focus of the day, other than trying to get the miner to go do something useful. I don't remember what it was up to. It's been so long. I don't remember where we even sent it to. It is... Let's just tell it to... It's going to follow it. Try to remember where it's going. So where are we at here? Battery... We gotta wait for the battery to charge up. Alright, I'm going to stay warm in the miner for a moment. And think about what else we need to do. So we have to get the back of the ship figured out. I think I'm going to armor up the bottom. How much gold, or not gold, how much iron do we have? Got a little bit left in the refinery here. 115k, that's pretty good. Alright. You're not on. Let's... Can we move you to here? Otherwise, you'll just kind of get stuck in there. Alright. Okay. So that's good. So we could armor up the ship. At some point, we'll have to talk about color scheme. Color scheme. I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to remember where we were mining, what we were mining for. And I think we were mining for... We're almost about to take off here. I think we had it going for the gold. Or was I doing manual mining? And this is actually like an old job that I shouldn't be running. No, it wasn't. It was cobalt. I think we were out at that hole over there doing cobalt, which is okay if we want to keep doing that. Because we were also bringing home a bunch of iron and nickel. So yeah, let's... Here we go. Let's see if that's right. Yep. I'm going to let this run here for a bit, and then I think I'm going to try and get it back on the magnesium. So you do you. I try not to smash into the base on the way back. Oh, that was close. Okay, yeah, the weather's getting a little rough here. So we could weld up. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't we just weld up some stuff? Figure out how many of these we can hold, and we'll just weld up the armor on top here for a bit. Nice relaxing day. Nobody's in the chat yet, it's just me. Just weld up some stuff. Miner's bringing the ice back already. Is he dumping it on the ground? I thought I heard a thunk. I can't see anything. I'm not sure that the function to turn the... So the function that script has to turn the ejectors on and off doesn't work when it's in fly back home mode. It only works when it's actively mining, which is weird. And I know the author of that script is retired a long time ago, so it's not going to get updated, and it's such a complex script, it would be really difficult to make a replacement. Not impossible, but difficult. I wonder, can I get... What did I need for you? Oh, superconductors. I wonder if we could get enough reactor components made for you yet. How many do you need? Like 1,000? 2,000? Oh boy. Was it silver that it needs? Yeah. That's why we can't make that many. Just trying to remember what was supposed to go there. Wondering if we can do this part a little bit better. Nah, I think it's fine. Alright, let's work on armoring up the underside, because it's going to look different than the top side. And I have to, let's see, we got all the weapons sticking down, right? Or were there more? We're not going to do the big weapons on top. You know, like the ones that are on the top. So, or should we work on, he's back again, should we work on armoring around the thrusters here? Maybe that's a better use of time to begin with. I might build a tiny welder ship like I did with the, back at the Helgen base, the hot end. Loaded up with a bunch of these things, because the steel tubes are going to take me forever to transfer. Well, anyway, yeah, let's work on figuring out how this is going to look on the front here. So we happen to have an opening right here. We could keep this as an opening if we really wanted to. And what would that allow us to do? That's a missile. That would allow us to get through into here, where we also have a door that would allow us to go up and out. Otherwise, we're just kind of... Yeah, otherwise, I wonder if we're going to need more... well, yeah, this corridor would be good if we ever needed more gyros. This corridor would be a good place to put them. All right, let's plan on leaving that open so we can walk in and out. I didn't close that up on this side right now. All right, this is gonna be fun trying to figure this out. I think I want to keep the same pattern on the other side of the thrusters that looks like this. I don't know how far forward I want to go with it. Probably that far. We could do, to match where the door is, we could do another poke out. Just to keep that pattern going. I like that. I like that. So we'll do that. And then, what did we do here? We did these things. It's very hard to see with the snow. And then it'll just be a block. Now in between these, I think it's just going to be flat. Why not? I have to see how the end is supposed to go. It would be really nice once it gets to be after 6 p.m. local time in the game, then I can go to sleep and make the storm go away. So the question here for going around these is how? We could go, because we basically want to go and cover this. We want to go out to at least here, and I'm thinking we go, let's see, we could go like this, and then a half block like that. We could do some of them as, let's see. Yeah, we could do a handful of them as the beams. Let's put this in. Let's just cover this all up first and see what it looks like. Alright. Oh, I'm in the fire. Yeah, it looks okay. Ow. What are we going to put? Let's see. I think in the middle here. We don't really need to fill in these spots. Technically. We just need to fill in around it. I think we're going to end up filling it in though, so. And there's not really a... Unless we did something like this. Like this. Like this. Actually, this could work. Then, just work with me here while I think this through. Oh, am I a steel plater? Oh. Let's see. Can I go up to you? I like how it flares in, but I'm not sure that I like how... Do I have another option for this? I feel like I have another option here. Let's go stand up here for a second. We could do... Let's see, that's the opposite of what I'm looking for. So is that... Here we go. If it was like this, yeah, that would be better. Okay, let's do this. Alright, which one were you? Yep. Okay, now can I... No, I think I need to go sloped corner base. Sloped corner base. Right. Light armor. Oh, no, I can't. I could, this is reversible. Okay. Right? Right. No. Yes, okay. There it is. That's the stuff right there. Okay. Alright, that'll look a little better. It won't look so... Oh, the triangle will be a little bit more... gooder. A little bit more gooder. Not quite sure how that's gonna be able to slope toward the front, but we'll figure that out in a little bit. So then underneath, I'm thinking we just do the same thing we did on the top. How am I doing on jet fuel? Jet fuel. Doing good. Then what we can do is once we get the basic shape down, we can go back and greeble it up a little. And why is this last one looking yellow? Is it just because... Well, I think it's just because the thing's not built on it, the thruster. That's okay.
Energy low.
Oh, gravity. Being upside down gravity kind of messes with me. Alright. Let's go sit over here. Charge up. I'm going to bring the miner back. Actually, no, I'm not. I take that back. I should have just charged up in the ship. I'm going to bring the miner back and get it starting on some magnesium again, but I need to wait for the storm to clear so I can actually see. So I either have to wait for me to be able to go to sleep, or we have to wait for the storm to clear on its own. think that'll be just enough. I kind of want to put in between these on the top and bottom some neon strips, you know, for so that the reavers will know that we're cool. Alright, what did I do? We don't have a door on the bottom, which is probably for the best. So let's just do these all the way across then. I'm much less concerned about how the bottom looks. These guys. I think it was these guys. And then same deal over here. It's really hard to do this looking up. Yeah, now we're finally starting to cover up a lot of what's... Yeah, it's easier to do it this way. Finally starting to cover up all the important bits on the bottom there. Alright, so we could go and curve around the other side, or we could leave one side covered up and go man, I really wish, like, we've got this like whole corridor we could go around the side there. I wish there was some way that I could have I mean, technically this doesn't need to be right here. This could be here, and it could connect in over there. Like, this doesn't have to be... That doesn't have to be right there. But how would we get up? We would need to have stairs somewhere, because... So this would be good back here. Actually, I could make like a little stair turnaround thing to come down to this lower level. And it would be really nice if it were possible to somehow go up, except all of these conveyors are necessary. Necessary where they are. Yeah, I guess, you know what I should have done is just spaced everything one back. I could have, if I had moved the refinery back one, we could have had a little room. I could have put some stairs to get up and over. Yeah. What's on the other side of those guys? The door. Oh, the assembler. Yeah. Well, he's just sitting on a... Yeah, that's going to be completely blocked off once the jump drive is built. Yeah, that's the door right there. Yeah. Yep. I don't see any possible way without pushing the reactor back further. I mean, I guess that's the easiest thing we could do. Okay, this thing's finally ending. We could cut off the ion thrusters and the reactor and push it back a little bit. And then I could potentially build a walkway out the back that would lead me into the outer sections and potentially out the back of the ship, so that if I needed to, I could go in and out the back of the ship. Might be a good idea. I don't think we even really need these. These are just extra weight anyway. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. Because then we could... What are those? Those are programmable blocks, I think. We could... We could move those pretty much anywhere. They could be hidden in these little corner things if we wanted to. Say we could come out. Oh yeah, actually.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Boy.
Inventory full.
All these stupid tubes. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't really want to be able to walk through the entire ship. I just wanted to be able to get to the important parts. And now I'm making the entire ship walkable. So what we're going to have to do is probably push the... I mean, yeah, actually this will work fine, because the reactor was connected in 3 different ways. And we just push it back a little bit. We don't have to push back the thrusters at all. We'll just build them into the housing. They already kind of don't look like a... Alright, here, let me go do the magnesium mining while we're here. While I'm thinking about this. Stop. We are going to... no, sorry, we don't want to do that. No, I need to go back. Okay, yeah, that's what I want. Record path and setup. Alright, so where is the... So there's magnesium over there. I'm wondering if I should actually try to fly out and find a different magnesium path. Magnesium hole somewhere. Because the other one was real thin. You know what, let's just keep going with the one we got. And... maybe we'll go at it from a different angle or something. Alright, I don't want to record too much path here. I really need the button that's all thrusters off to not be the same. Oh, it's all thrusters on. Oh, thank goodness. To not be the same as the thing. Anyway, let me bring you down a little bit here. I'm gonna just hop out and fly down this hole real quick and see what the... Okay, so the magnesium is really deep down. It's fairly thick, but it's... yeah, it's a lot of digging to get to it. I'm thinking we're gonna do some manual mining down this hole. Let's see what we can do. Oh, what we could do is damage the ship. Luckily, there's a big enough space at the bottom of this tunnel that the stone can just kind of drop off and roll away and not get picked back up. I can't tell what I'm hitting here. It's the ground. Let's kind of back this up a little bit. Oh, no, don't hit the wall. Oh, man. All I want to do is see where it is on the ground and kind of scrape the ground a little bit here. Seems like we're doing okay, except we are a little bit sideways. There we go. Let's see about maybe getting some of this. Oh, why are we rotating like that? There we go. I noticed we got like the drills are full, but the containers are not. Oh, it's counting the... Oh, shoot, we damaged one of the containers or a conveyor or something. Where is it? You can see the smoke down here. Oh no, that's the smoke from the jet. Did we damage a... Did we damage something? You're not damaged. You are full. We can't get to one of the medium containers. I wonder how long it's been damaged. I wonder if that's why we're not bringing a lot of stuff home. Oh, they're there. Okay. So that one's in good shape. Please don't burn me. Yeah, this one is nearly dead. Alright, let's get this thing back home and get that fixed. I bet you that's probably been damaged a while. Alright, who knows? I'm gonna hope that it's been damaged a while and isn't just from me being a bad driver right now. Come on, where's up? There it is. Alright. Ooh, what do we got here? Silicon, probably? Or nickel. That's nickel. That's right, we were bringing a ton of nickel home when we did this. Alright. So I should be able to say... 6 to bring me home. Yeah, that wasn't smoking when we left, so that's definitely new damage. Wonder if it's just the... How would you even damage the... It looks like one thruster is out too. Okay, so I hit that corner and the damage transferred through. Makes sense. Kinda. Hey, Rumble Strip. Welcome. There's no penalty for being late. You come and go as you please. We were just doing some mining and slightly broke the ship. Alright, so... Looks like we also broke one thruster. The same thruster, as always, I think. Alright. There we go. So how much magnesium did we actually bring back? Okay. That's not bad. I don't know what that's going to turn into, but I feel like that's more than we got last time. Seeing how this was all of the refined magnesium. So, yeah, everything's definitely going to plan as usual. We need gold. I need to figure out how we're going to get gold. Because the gold hole is not very productive. It's such a thin... We can't go to space without gold, and we need a lot of it. So... I guess the miner is just going to be trying to do gold for the rest of its life here. I think what I'm going to do is... we're going to try looking for another patch of gold somewhere. Maybe out on the ice or something like that. And something is still on fire. I can't tell what. Is it one of the... no? Battery? We'll figure it out later. Let's keep on flying till we see another gold signal. They shouldn't be... There we go. I was going to say, it shouldn't be too far away. Then we'll set up... We'll set up the job. I'll fly it back. Oh, it's so deep. Oh my god. It's gonna take forever. Yeah. Yep, we're gonna go try and get as shallow as we can at it. We might pick up some iron along the way, so there's that. Alright. So anyway, I'll set this up and then we'll go back and try and fix whatever's broke. That path recording was a bit too specific. I think I shouldn't have. It'll be okay. We're not going to hit anything at least. Alright, so I was wondering if anybody was going to take that out of context. Alright, I think we're going to up the height a little. This is going to be a big tunnel. Oh, the depth has to be a minimum of... Can we even go this deep? Minimum of... let's see. If we actually back it up a little bit, I could say min 170. Oh, it's going to take forever. Alright, and we need to... I want to start in the center... Actually, you know what? Let's start in the top left this time. I don't know why. And... Go ahead and start, but I need you to eject stone and ice. Yeah, cool. You can go ahead and stop. Fly me home. We'll fix whatever's smoking, and then you can go back out. Yeah, see, the way I recorded the path here is not super efficient. Because it literally follows all of my micro adjustments. Alright, what do we think is smoking here? Looks like one of the side thrusters? No. Something near the... It's something near the cargo container. I might have to pull some armor up. It's not this battery. It's not that battery. The inner battery? Oh, here we go. There we go. I thought I saw it light up, though. I thought I saw this, all of them on that side going. Maybe not. Alright, anybody else? You're moving, you're moving. You're definitely working. All that's working. I don't see any more smoking anything. Alright, we could turn on the projector and then look at it and see if it says any blocks are missing, but I don't think it'll tell me if any of them are broken. Oh, apparently I've missed 2 armor blocks somewhere. Do I care where, though? Probably not. I don't even see that. There must be, like, internal somewhere. They're obviously not part of structural integrity. No. Okay. Let's tell you to get back to work, which it won't do until it charges up for a bit, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a little nap and make it morning so we don't run out of power. Ah, there we go. Morning. Okay, so he's going to go not get me much gold. And we are going to work on armoring up the bottom of the ship. Oh, no, we're not. We're going to work on making the back of the ship work better. So, we need to make a... Let's see, I'm going to try and... Oh, of course. Wonderful. Actually, as long as I'm here... Oh. That's not good. Generators are still running. Maybe. Let's do... Oh, that's probably why. Let me do... that. Assuming it can pull from there, it should... Yeah, it'll shuffle those around for them. Okay. Let's see. So we want to have some kind of a floor back here. And then some kind of a... let's see. Do we still need this tube connecting? If I'm going to move the programmable blocks, but do we still need that tube connecting? And if we... Because the reactor... Was that tube how this thing gets... I can't imagine it is, because there's all this conveyor on the floor here, so there's got to be... You're still connected to stuff, right? I can... Yeah, okay. So I don't even think we need this tube at all. Which means we could have... let's see, we could do half stairs or full stairs. Let's do... Are the half stairs going to be too small? What kind of a thing is this? That's for the outside slope. I can't change those. Well, let's see, if we don't have that... There. Oh, you know what? Didn't I say it would be really great to be able to move the connector back one? Well, we could do that now. We could do that now. Okay. How would that affect my plan? How would that affect my plan if we moved the connector back one? Because we'd have to move this whole kind of structure back one. Which wouldn't be that bad, but it would take this lower roof here and move it back one. So basically what I'm trying to figure out is where can I put some stairs? And I think what I'm going to do is... guess I don't need to do that. Here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Stair, stair, and then reactor will be here. And then you could go up across here, and now you're in the side pods. And there's multiple ways out of here. There's going to be the door up the top, and then there's going to be the side thing here if I decide to keep that. Do I... Yeah, I guess I could even have where you could like go like straight out the back from up here if I needed to. Because what I want to do is put a command seat in the back that also mirrors what's in the front, so that if I'm working back here and we need to go real fast, we can just run over to a seat here and not have to run to the back. We will be in bad shape if I'm like way over here. You know, it's going to be run, get over there, but I think it'll be okay. So then we'll have our reactor here, which we'll armor over somehow. And yeah, let's move this back one. We could do that. You are a light armor block. Oh man, we gotta charge these batteries too. I should probably... How are we doing on normal batteries? You guys. Current. Stored. Are you one of the... Okay, you're in discharge mode. Alright. Fully stored, fully recharged in 1 hour. Let's put one of them on recharge. Or maybe two. Let's put two of them on recharge. And let them start charging, and then we'll do the other two later. These are only backup batteries. We don't really need them. So, we need...
Inventory full.
I'm going to lose my cargo container, my handy-dandy cargo container for a moment. Oh, I can pull from that. If I stand on this side, I can pull from the refinery. Okay. Alright, conveyor corner. I didn't mean to fall out of the ship there. Unless it looked really cool, then I definitely did. Okay. Cargo. Alright, then let's do it like this. How do I have all you guys? What was I doing? Trying to fix something, I'm sure. We'll do that, and then we'll just move this whole thing back. So what am I standing on here? This is a light armor slope transition base. And I'm going to guess this is light armor slope transition base mirror, of course. Light armor slope corner, light armor slope corner. Is that it? Is that one of you? Light armor slope transition base. That looks correct. And then base mirrored. That. Yeah, I am starting to get a proper interior. As much as I said I didn't want to do that, honestly, I think I held out. I'm pretty proud of myself, to be honest. I held out a long time, and yes, we're doing a proper interior, kind of. We're doing a. It's not going to be airtight, but you will be able to walk around to the outer section because I couldn't figure out how to walk through. So, leave me alone. All right. So, we got oh, no, wait, we don't want that. We need whatever you are. Light armor sloped corner base. I know where you are. Light armor sloped corner base. Is that really what you are? We could also use this thing, couldn't we? Turn this way. Oh, yeah, no. No, we can't. Not that one. Okay. This is the other one. Right? No. Okay, never mind. It's only the one I said. Sloped corner base, this one. Thank you. I appreciate the emotional support. How did I... Oh, wait, no. Ah, yeah, it's this one. That does not look right. That does look right. Okay, here we go. And then one of those. And if I take this out, nothing should fall down. Besides me. Alright, then we're just going to keep the same shape like that. And there we go. Okay. So, yes. Yes. Now if we gives us a little, well, a pretty significant amount of additional space, you know, because the miner is probably going to have its connector here, and then we need a lot of space for the drills. And if we need to, we could flatten this out. This doesn't have to be a slope right here. We could flatten that. But that, just that amount of extra space there, I think is going to be huge.
Energy low.
Yeah, there we go. All right. That's the same on both sides. Is there really no way to have this slope down to there? I feel like there should be. That is a... no, there couldn't be. It would have to start on this one and slope up. Then we would have to... Yeah, okay. No, there's no way to do that. Might not be the worst. Might be possible if we... yeah, okay. We're not going to worry about it. Alright, so now that I got a nice flatly cut off back of the ship here, let's see how this is going to flow. So we've got this, then we go up under the spoiler, and then we can walk around the back. So I got to make sure the spoiler stays where it is. I think we'll probably do something to seal off so I don't fall out. Gotta do something so I don't fall out. Yeah, we'll do some upside down plates or something, armor panels. Cool. All right. Then for the reactor, now here's the nice thing. The reactor's no longer in the hotbar, is it? Big ol' reactor. So I didn't have a good way to get into the reactor before, and I actually still don't do it, because not in a way where the... I really want the label to face up. But we could go... let's see. We could connect...
Energy critical.
Oh, alright, fine. Oh, you know what? This was the way in. We just built this. I wonder if that miner's managed to get any gold yet. Probably hasn't even made it down that far. Alright, so... what we need to do... What we could do is... could we? Could we? If the reactor is... here... We could go... Just trying to think of the most... We could use the bottom connector or the top connect or the back connector. We could go around the back and connect to it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hanging it off the stairs. Oops. I'm just trying to think, like, imagine it one block up, because I can't. I got nothing to connect it to. But if I do it so that, because I want to have a, I would like to have one of the ports facing forward into the ship, so that if I need to, I can manually put something in it if the conveyor system goes down, which means there's no side ports on it. So I would have to either connect it to the conveyor network through the bottom or the back. And so neither one of those is a problem, technically. So why don't we plan to do both for redundancy? Because what we can do is, actually not even you, we would go here. Oh, where is a port I could borrow? Weather is happening. What is it? Oh, snowstorm. That's the worst. What are you saying? Hook it through? Oh, I put the wrong kind of block here, didn't I? It wasn't a matter of not having anything to like anchor it to. It was a matter of not having the conveyors in the right spots, was all. Scaffold block actually might be a good idea. We could probably do something really cool back here. But we would need a, not a T, corner. And then a reactor. So you come to the back here, you've got the reactor right there. And then you come up here. So we could do something like a, let's see, the scaffold blocks me on one, oh wait, what's this one? Scaffold ladder. You know, I might end up actually doing scaffold blocks in between. What's actually on the top of a scaffold block? Can I? Nothing. I was thinking we could maybe do scaffold blocks in between here and then put a plate on it or catwalk or something like that. So that you can kind of see out, well, you wouldn't really see out the bottom, but I don't figure something out. That's all just weight and greebling, so I want to try and keep it light. But I was thinking maybe like a one of these. I'm stuck already. Because then we could still put, you know, you can get into it here. You could walk up through here. We could kind of get ourselves a little extra connection going for the spoiler up there. You know? And then I could even put the programmable blocks back where they were. Yeah, actually, technically, this is where they were, wasn't it? Because we pushed this forward. No, they were on top of this. So we could put them here and you could like walk around them, get to the catwalks. It all seems very finicky now that I'm doing it, but maybe we don't do that specifically and we find some other place to put the programmable blocks. I'm sure there's another place we could put them. Actually, we could put them, if we move the lights over a little bit, we could put them right here next to the, no. Well, we have plenty of container access in the floor. We don't really need the... I'll think about that. I will think about that. Yeah, what I might do here is make this all kind of passagey. Frame. Yeah, I guess I do want another one of these. So yeah, and then you can go around. You won't see the stairs there, but you can go through to there, go up to there. This isn't going to be a door or anything. You just go up into this area. Then you're kind of down back in here, and you're around. You can still get to your cargo in here and everything. And I think that'll look good. Centerline the, what are you saying, centerline the programmable blocks? Or centerline the cargo containers? Oh, centerline the cargo containers. That's an idea. Actually, what I might do is, let's see, programmable block. We could do like one here, and have kind of like a bank of them. We would have one extra, but it would be like this. The reason is if I cover up the port on the refinery here, then it's more symmetrical in here. It's more symmetrical, which, as we know, is the most important thing. So maybe we do that. I should get some better lighting in here too. All right, this has turned into way more of a project, but I think it's going to be okay. Then I'm going to have to put a I think it's going to have to go right here. We're going to have to put some sort of a seat right here so that I could drive the ship from the back. But not a big deal. Not a big deal. There we go. And then we'll have to figure out what's going to go on over here. Like, you're going to see the reactor when you go up the stairs, obviously, but Does this block have a build state that isn't textured? Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. That's funny, the mod author missed a surface. Alright. Well, that looks good. Yeah, that's kind of the thinking is that if I'm in the back working, I really hope that's the outside fire flicker. If I'm in the back working on something, I need to be able to run over to a station and sit down real quick and probably just hit jump, you know. But also, if the front should get, you know, completely blown up, I can run back here and have a separate thing to control. And it's going to be pretty well buried behind some heavy-duty stuff, so I think we'll be okay. All right. I'm going to... as long as I can't see what I'm doing, I'm going to weld up the armor that's out here. And maybe these doors. You're not a cargo container. We'll do that door later on. Let's go with these things. Just see how this looks. I'd like to get one pod done. One engine pod. At least the front of it. Today. I don't know what the back is going to look like because of the reactor being there. Well, actually, I could, because I wanted to have a redundant connection in the back.
Energy flow.
Yeah, of course it is. You know what I need is a emergency button. Is there a large grid button? Just a button? There's the sci-fi button terminal. That doesn't help me. Oh, it could help me. Yeah, that could help me. Okay. Let's put it... I could stick it on the wall here, right? Nothing's in the way of that. Or it could just be... Yeah, I think sitting right there is where it's going to sit. Actually. Oh, I need to clean this up, don't I? You're going to be... my roof doors. Oh, you know what I could even do? We could go to text and images and have an image of a hangar door. And there we go, look at that. Now we will know. Can I not? There we go. Then I can push that button and get inside. Or push that button when I come outside. That's a good idea. Ooh, how would that work? I like that. How would that... We'd probably have to get... We could make that work. We could build those into the side here. We got plenty of room. We'd have to see what the ship looks like first, though. We'd have to see what the miner looks like. Which doesn't exist yet. But that's a good idea. Remind me in, like, 5 streams when we're ready to actually build the miner. To look into suspensions so that the miner does not smash into the top of the ship while it's landing. Have we gotten any gold yet? No. No, we have not. Where's the guy at? Where is he? Is he sleeping? Is he over there? No, he's just there. He is. He's so far away you can't see him. Back here. So my plan is for the miner that it's going to be completely remote controlled, won't even have a cockpit, and that so there's a script whose name I can't remember at the moment, but there is a script similar to how the PAM script, like you can record a path and it comes back. There is a script you can run on both the ship and the miner where you can just tell it which connector to go to and it will align itself to the ship. Similar to how the automation blocks, like if you put a beacon on, they'll align to the beacon. Even if the ship is moving, this is the same thing but more reliable because the automations are the automaton blocks are a little bit finicky. But just because there's a script that's going to be running it doesn't mean that there's not a potential for the ship to still kind of smash into the top of the big ship. So I'm not dismissing your idea. I'm actually thinking it's a good idea. Just explaining my thinking here. Alright, that's one. Did I just crouch? Did I just crouch? Did. Okay. Let's see if this turns out to look cool or not. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Will it work if they're not on the actual suspension, if I just put wheel blocks up there? Do they have the same bounciness factor, if you will? Maybe we'll do I don't really have a good way to test, but... Yeah, we're going to have to do something to make this look a little more interesting. Let's see, I think all of those things... I could do something like right here, but I'm pretty sure all of these have a... Yeah, they all have a conveyor right there. I don't want that visible. I'll think of something. This thing's turning into quite the warship, which was not my original intention. But... you know, whatever. What happens, happens. What will be, will be. Close that door. Close it up. There it goes. Cool. That is the most armored spot on the entire ship right there, I think. Okay. Yes. Yes. Indeed. Okay. How are we going to do... Oh, before I forget, that was the other thing I wanted to do real quick. Was get the back of this thing connected. Yes. No. Because I want to see how this is going to look when we are capable of walking around behind it. Will I build in the ability to continue to walk around behind it is the question. I wasn't planning on it. I'm actually thinking I should just armor around it completely.
Energy low.
Oh man, we're losing so much energy. It's just because it's so cold here. So yeah, so we've completely encased it in armor at this point. Armored conveyor. And we'll go from there. So what we could do in the back is actually maybe enclose this, but keep this part as a corridor that you could walk through and then have a door out the back here. And then the rest of this is just armored over, whatever the shape turns out to be. And it'll just stick out a little bit further than the thrusters, which I think will be okay. I think that will be okay. Because we're going to want, even though it's light armor, we're going to want full blocks as much as possible on top of the reactor. Because, and I might even put a heavy armor just facing the back, because given my tendency to be running away from bad guys most of the time, having this thing being the main target is not a great idea. So that might be my only use of heavy armor. It'll be along the back, which is not the worst idea. Trying to think, if we did, so presumably the wheels would have to hang out like here, which would they be too? How big is a wheel? It's like the size of a whole block, isn't it? Where is just the wheel? I don't want the suspension, I want just the wheel. Yeah, so it would have to be at this height, which I think would make it, unless we buried it down. Hang on, let's do a quick test here. What are you? Okay. So it'd have to be at that height, which I think is going to be too high. That's going to be too high for the mining ship. Yeah. Good idea, though. It's just the way this area turned out. All right, let's not worry too much about all this just yet. And what I'd really like to know is how I'm going to get the front of the ship to look. This is the fun part. So we want to have like a something protecting this. How far forward do we want it to go? We don't have a whole lot of room, especially if I want to keep this open as an entryway in the front. But if I don't want to keep that open, then that gives me a lot more options. So let's think about life for a minute here. Yeah, if we didn't encase that, we could. We gotta leave this space open. Oh, it just occurred to me that we could actually put a don't know if this will look good or not, but we could put a passage frame right at the front here, flatten it up. It kind of reduces the space that I have to land, so maybe not a good idea. We could also put a walkable scaffold? No. Scaffold half block? Here, give me the whole group here. Scaffold half block like that. Walkable? No, that's got a thing on it. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. So if this spot is an open hole, then if I'm working over here, instead of running around and through, I could just dart out and into the inside. But is there really much benefit to that? I don't think so. Let me just start kind of shaping over the front here and see what we come up with here. Because I think what I'd like to have happen is do something like let's see, we could do something like this and then have like some blocks inside. You know, do this kind of a thing to kind of, you know, where they're not going to get damaged by the flame coming out. I think maybe I need to start out here, because this is the piece that I really need to actually kind of shape to. So we could do... Alright, I'm in deep thought mode for a minute here. Not you. Let's see. Probably you. And then... don't I have another one that's like you? Not you. This guy. You, we'd have to do something else with on the other side, wouldn't we? Because you're not... Ooh, do we have... We don't have a thing that goes from that shape to this shape, do we? In fact, we don't have much that connects to you. We got this guy. And can we do the same thing on the other side? Yeah, right like that, I think. Yeah, perfect. So we got that. And then we have some options for this part. We could end it flat like this and let that poke out, or we could keep going out and wrap all the way around the front. I was kind of thinking it would look cool if there were just little, like 4 little things coming out that looked like they were just kind of holding on to it. I don't know if that will look good when it's... I also don't have a good way to merge that. Oh, I guess I do have a good way to merge that, don't I? be like this. Then we just have to cover up, do something fun on the side there to cover that up. That could work. That could work. Let me grab some stuff and weld that up real quick. See what that looks like. Because then, if we want to have the clamp looking thing on the side there, we would have to cover this up. So, how far would that come out, and how difficult would that be for me to get in? I guess we could do 3-side clamp. That could look okay, and then we'll kind of fill that in. We'll have another clamp come out the side. I think we're probably going to end up covering this hole up no matter what. But what I'm trying to figure out is, if I do the clamp on the inside here, is it going to stick out so far that it's going to be hard for me to get into the ship? So I think what we're going to do is take this off. Oh, I assumed I was going to lose a bunch of parts there. Put a corner on. Yes, yes, yes. And I need to make room. Oh, I really do need a... So the funny thing is that I think going in here is going to be my wait a second. Wait a second. Hang on. There we go. I don't have conveyor access inside of here, do I? Maybe one of these things should be cargoes as well. This is just a straight armor there. I think that's... You can't see that from the inside, I don't think. So maybe that should just become a cargo container. We'll just use that for now. Oh, that was fast. Okay. So if we did that, that positioning works well, because we can rotate that, rotate that, continue to rotate that, put that there. Okay, that's not bad. Actually, that's pretty good. And it may potentially force me to not fly directly into the thruster like I like to do. Alright, alright. So then, technically we could still have that hole there. But I don't want to. There's not really a good way for me to connect this shape to this shape, though. Can I... we could fix that, though. We don't need you to be you. You could be somebody else. You get to be... What are you? You're one of those things, huh? Nope. I'm in the wrong zone here. It's going to be... No, that's the one... No, that's the one I was looking for, yeah. So we could do that. Then I go back to here. Nope. You? Nope. Oh, it is. It's transition mirrored. Slope. Armored slope transition. Alright, that is correct. That will work. Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. So we'll just cover that. Ooh, what do I got? We are just going to do that, I think. Going to pretend like the equivalent blocks exist on the bottom already. Because we'll just... I haven't even laid them out over here yet, so... Yep.
Energy low.
How does that look? And then just imagine that, imagine there's 2 more of those clamps there, and then we'll do something right here. I think that'll look okay. That'll look pretty good, I think. I like it being like more fully attached as opposed to like some of the other ships where it feels like an actual pod sticking out. Like obviously it's an engine pod, but having it be more flush with the ship, I think looks good. Oh, look who's home. He better have some gold. So while I'm standing here slowly refilling hydrogen, I'll do my usual midstream spiel, where I mentioned that if you're liking the stream, and I do appreciate everybody who's hanging out today, even if you're not talking in the chat. If you're actually enjoying it, please do consider throwing a like on the video, because it does help significantly with my engagement. I'm doing air quotes. The algorithm, the algorithmic overlord, really likes the likes on the video, and also the comments. Even if you want to just throw someone threw a comment on one of my videos the other day. They just said hi from oh god, where were they from? Norway? Oh shoot, I don't remember now. I'm being a bad host by not remembering where they actually were from. But they just said where they were from and said hi, and like my views went up for a day. So it makes a huge difference to a tiny streamer. And also consider smashing the subscribe button if you'd like to be notified when I go live. But if you don't want to do any of that, that's okay too. I just appreciate you being here. Alright. Let me mock out. Let me do the bottom, because I know what it's going to look like. Should I... Okay, here's the question. You see how I've got this shape running down there, and that's kind of a more interesting looking thing. Why don't I do that same thing along this row? The front ends up looking the same. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It gives it a little bit more shape. And no matter which armor skin we end up going with, it's going to be... There's extra designs on there. I like that. Okay, cool. We'll do that. That won't take long, but let me figure out this front part first. And then... Oh, shoot. Are we going to get too close to our goofy connector here? And who dumped it? Oh, wow. It rolled all the way down here, huh? Okay. We might run into a slight problem with having the ship connected here. Just gonna pick up some stuff here before it despawns. Might as well. Is there any ice? Nope, it's all stone. Oh, there's a bunch way out here too. This is... Boy, it hasn't... Why would there be so much out here? I'm not mining out this way anymore. You would think
Inventory Full.
be spawned by now. Every little bit of resources matters, and I think there's some weather coming in again. Please don't be a snowstorm. Ah, it's fog. That's actually worse. Great. I wonder if my batteries are charged yet. Okay. Just trying to make sure that I don't have any interior thing that would need to get welded up, and I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so I think I can kind of back my way into this here. Oh yeah, that's right. I did used to have a bunch of steel plate on it. Alright, put one there. Then we need 2. I think we might make this. I think we're gonna make it. Yep. Barely. Just barely. We could probably thank the either the I think there's the mod that makes the build states makes it so that because I think that does it overlap? There's a mod that I have installed that makes it so that as long as the built model's collision doesn't overlap, then you can place it. And I think that is just barely, it's just barely kicking in here. This technically should not be allowed. Oh, maybe. Maybe not. Because that is that's part of the same grid. Oh, yeah, okay. Never mind. This is all the same grid here, so as long as we don't collide with it directly, we're good. Okay, never mind. It's all good, man. Alright, what did I do? Oh, look, we'll always be able to hide in here if we need to. So there's that. Didn't even think about that. Look at that. Oh, man. Am I going to want to cover this up now that I'm... Like, I guess technically a stray missile could get in here and hit the tanks. Do I want to seal this off more? That would probably mean pushing this forward by a block. Pushing that forward by a block at least. Because we would want to close around the whole front. And we'd have to connect. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. If a missile gets in there, it's not gonna be that. Like, what are the odds that like a whole bunch of fire goes in there? And yeah, no, we're gonna leave it. We're gonna take a chance. Take a chance. I haven't thoroughly convinced myself yet that this needs to happen. Because what would we have to do here? We would have to basically take this entire housing and like push it. If we wanted the four to stick out further, we'd have to push the whole thing forward. Otherwise, we'd have to basically... Yeah, there's no way to get... Well, what we'd have to do is, like... Do these, basically, there, and then push that thing forward one, which is going to look weird. I don't have a good... Wait a minute. Do I have a thing that could do that? Hold on. Do we have a thing that could go... that could actually connect them? Let's see, I think it would be this one if it was anything. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That might specifically work on this side, but that's not what I'm trying to accomplish here. Let's see. If we did... Yeah, a second. Where did I just pull that from? We did that, then we've created a seal on the side there, and then, see, now we're just, yeah, then we could, I don't like where this is going, but now we have the ability to put something in the front of it. So we could... Now, what would it have to be? It would have to suck is what it would have to be. There's no good single block shape that's going to fill that spot and look good. Which would mean we'd have to... Oh, man, this is going to... There's no good way to fill this. No good way. Let's see if we did. Let's see. What are you? What are you? Okay. Trying to visualize. What would we actually... Hold on. What if I looked at what would we actually want in here? Because there's not really actually a lot of options that I could put in here, are there? We could do... what direction am I trying to do it for you? You don't work at all. Yeah. There's that kind of a thing. There is that shape. There's that, and then we got a yeah. I mean, that technically matches up with my clamps, and it makes like a nice inner round shape, but I feel like this is going to turn out to be the same like kind of pokey, forky front that a lot of ships have, because there's not much that they can actually do once you're going with this, you know, because then what do? Well, to make it look nice in the front so there's not like a big flat spot there, we could throw like one of these on it. We could... This is getting ridiculous. I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. first off, this thing is a mess. Get rid of that. Oh boy. How much further am I going to go with this before I decide it's a terrible idea? How much further? Didn't I have a... Oh, yeah, no, that... Yeah. Do I have anything that's like a half block smushed like that? No, I don't think so. What would that look like? That would be, no. Yeah, no, this got out of hand. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. But that would be what we'd kind of have to do to plug up the hole. Because then it'd be plugged up there. I don't think... Well, actually, hang on. Would we... Maybe... No, hold on. Wait, we have another... Do we have another option here? Potentially. It might not... It might require a rethinking of everything. So we could do we could do this. Would technically kind of plug the hole, but it wouldn't cover that. Yeah, no, I don't think so. We got this guy. That just makes the problem worse. This is the opposite of better. We got this. Yeah, it's just a flat block. We do have, like we could do an asymmetric. We could do it asymmetrically like this. And
Energy low.
I mean, it changes the interior look to a triangle, but it gives us our... It doesn't really... No, the interior was a triangle, that front on face. Yeah, no, I don't... I think we're going to just leave it open. I think we're just going to leave it open. I can't think of a good design that's going to end up closing that up. Yeah. Now we're going to leave it open. Okay, let me take this all off of here. And then we'll go charge up and finish up what we were doing before. Okay, that looks okay. I think that's how it should be. All right, and then... No, that's not who should go there. It should be this guy, or should it be... Nah, I think I definitely like the one that's already there. This one. So that'll be that. Let me, real quick, I want to change this side to look to mirror that. because I think that will be nice. And then I'll be able to really decide if this looks good or not. So, what are we starting from here? Okay, just making sure that's not going to fall off the front. Ooh, that was close. I wonder if we've struck gold yet. Can I get to a... Haha. Nope. I should probably go fly out there and see if he's, how close he is to... Let's see, he's not there. He is out there. How much hydrogen... Oh, I'm running real low. Let's fix that. Just take all three of these. Okay. Let's go fly out there real quick and see what he's up to. Making a mess. I think his problem is his cargo is so small that even when he's traveling down through the same tunnel he's been through, he's still picking up small pieces of stone. And by the time he gets all the way down to the end of the long tunnel, he can only go so far before he needs to back out again and dump all the stone he collected on the way down. But, man, we are still so far away from the gold. Still 100 meters away. I think he's... I can't tell if he's... Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're not even halfway to the gold. Well, I think this might be where he lives for the rest of the show. Gold is going to be a big problem. Ice is not a big problem. Gold is a big problem. So, all right. Cough and water break time. Stand by. All right. Weather is clear. Let's make some steel. Whatchamacallit. All right. Let's see. First, I need to know where these go. They start here. It's only here because of the door, but it's a nice... I don't know, it's kind of like a happy accident that it creates an interesting shape. If there was a Duke Skyloafer drinking game, you would just take a shot every time I said interesting shape. And probably several other things, but... Alright, what are you here? You are the inverted corner 2x1x1 tip? Oh, you are. Okay. Well, actually, it's pretty easy. That would be this guy. How did I... Oh, I guess they used less plate. Alright, now what are we going to do right here. Obviously, just slope it together. Alright, then what are you? You are a... Ooh, I think we have two options for you, don't we? We have... Nope. This one. We could do that. Actually, no, I think that's our only option. There is there one where it's just a flat on top? No, I don't think so. Oh, we have this. That looks better. Okay, yep, that's the one. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I almost kind of want to add a second one in the back. No, actually, I take that back. I think having just the one looks good. Having just the one looks good. Okay. Alright, now I just got to figure out how to close around this front part here, which actually probably shouldn't be too bad. I might have to just... No. What are you? You're flat. I don't have a good... Nothing's going to do any good there, is it? Is there a way to... Let's see, what else could I do with you? I could not have this stick out. We could push this, we could move that in. Let's see, because then we would have something like this, or it could be the other one with the slice off here. Or we could just kind of leave it sticking out like a little hat. So if we did move it back, we'd have to, let's see. Give me a second here to think this through. If we put that there, and then imagine that that piece lines up. So if we did that, we'd have that, and then we would have... So, you know what we could do? We could maybe do... No. No, not what I... no. We don't have like a... We have this guy. That's not what I'm looking for. It's the same thing, but with the two triangles. Well, that would cover... That would completely cover the front. So let's say we did that. And then had either this...
Energy low.
Oh, always with the low energy. Or this. I feel like this ship is leaning toward these kinds of designs. Because then we could... do something like, let's see, what can I gotta be able to do this on both sides here. You know, that is all, that's indented no matter what, so I think could do that, and I don't think... Oh, you know what? Here, I'll just take you out. And grab... Oh, yeah. Weld you up before I can't see you anymore. What are you? You are a light armor sloped corner base. Transition... No. It was... corner base. That's from this group, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me charge up, and then we'll weld that up and see if it looks dumb or not. Oh, it's going to be a different... no, it's not. I'm just going to have to make the same change on the bottom. Okay. Cool. Let's weld this up and see if it looks... See how it looks. I don't know. Looks a little bit like the thrusters are just in a box. I mean, the only other thing we could do is push out one and have a little bit of an overhang on it, but I don't. It's already pretty flat on the top. I don't really want to push out again. So maybe, in order to break it up, we actually have to get rid of a little bit of armor. And actually just do this. Yeah, I think ultimately that's going to look better. I'm not really worried about that being exposed as much as I am this being exposed for the same reason. Yeah, okay. So that means, what do I need to change on you? Anything? Yeah, just this time. This is the first one. And this one. Oh. You know what? I didn't change the bottom row here. So what do you go into? You go into a... Yeah, okay. We'll change that up in a minute. That didn't take too long. But we need you, and then you. All right. Is that how this was? It was indeed. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with this. Alright, let me Ow. Let me fall down a bit. Oh, yeah. You know, it just occurred to me that, like, I didn't weld up all of that, but I did weld up this, which I'm now going to take away. I feel like this stream was less productive than some past ones now that we're greebling the armor. But what are we going to do? Let's see. I think I want to keep that same shape. So that starts on this one here. So we'll go to there. Right? Yeah, that first gun is where it starts. So go 1, 2, 3, and then pick up from there. Okay. I wonder how the tanks are doing. I haven't even looked. Almost half full. That's good. That's really good. Good to know. All right. Let's see if I can remember how I did this. And then square block. And oh shoot, what was it called? Was it this guy? No. It was one of these ones. It's this guy. It is not this guy. It is actually this one. There we go. That one goes there. There we go. It's weird welding upside down and watching your sparks fly upwards. Okay. Might as well get the rest of this while I'm under here with the blood rushing into my helmet. I don't think I have enough steel for it. I'm going to run out of energy pretty soon, too. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Let's go up top. Recharge and grab some stuff. Grab some supplies. How are we doing on... Okay, hydrogen's okay. Nope, wrong side. Yay, we made it to the end. Oh man, what's the back of the ship even going to look like? Am I going to do the same? I don't think I'm going to end up doing the same kind of thing. I think the back may end up getting like completely covered over. We'll see. Okay, but I'm missing something in here. Yeah, here we go. Oh, boy. We need... is it... let's see. Yeah, right there. And what are you supposed to be? Oh, you're a different shape because you're lower. Okay, well, it doesn't have to look like that. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're missing like the whole bottom layer of armor. It just occurs to me. So, yeah, I probably shouldn't be worrying about connecting all that together on the bottom just yet. So let's not worry about that there. Although I could worry about that right there. That's just a... I think that's supposed to be these things. No, you're not supposed to be. What are you supposed to be? Well, you're supposed to be flat, which actually makes sense. Even if I'm not prepared to... let's leave that out. I don't know what that's supposed to be yet. Did we get... Excuse me. We got all of that going. Yep. Okay, let's back up not into something. Let's see. I guess I gotta get a little closer. My headlights don't really go that far. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it looks pretty good. You know what we could even do if we wanted to, because we've got the ramps going here. We could do a ramp on the front instead of the instead of just armor blocks sticking out. Kind of keep that rampy look going. I'll think about that. I'm not going to change it just yet. I will think about it. Okay. How much time we got left? Like 15-ish minutes? What do we want to do in the remaining time? Should we try to... I'm not gonna bother encasing the other side just yet. That's busy work. I'll figure that out another time. I want to think about how we're gonna seal up the back here. And at least kind of get half of it going. Let's also get some of these things hooked up. I do wish that when they added the armored conveyors to the game, how did I not pull enough? There we go. That they were more like this, and not with the open side where you can, you know, see them and they're only half airtight, or a sixth airtight, like they're not. I don't know. It's just so many more variety that can be done with just a block. Junctions where sides are not connections. Alright, so there we go. So that's our way around. So I'm thinking you're gonna be able to come up the stairs here. You'll still be inside the ship. You'll be able to go through here. Oh man, we could even... Hang on. Look at this. Look at that. Hang on. Give me a... Who's got some stuff for me? Could we do... Boom. And that'll put a thing there. Yeah, man, look at that. This is starting to feel like a real ship. You come up here, you could go walk up top, you could walk down, maybe, if I figured that out correctly. Are you gonna smack your head? Yeah, I guess this may not work, because if I have a catwalk going here, you would hit your head on it, I think. Let's get some catwalks out. And see what we could do. What do we need for these things? Construction components. Alright, so if we had one there and one there. Oh, heck, look at that. You can totally just walk under that. Okay. Well then. That certainly changes things. Where did I just put all those catwalks? Yeah. Okay, catwalk. Corner. Just to get the railings to match up. Then we'll do catwalk, graded wall, like that. And then the rest of this is just plain old catwalk. We'll just keep on going all the way across, just to keep it consistent, so that we can get to our gyros. We could get to the... I guess we can get to these things from the other side. We can fix all sorts of conveyor issues, or we can go down to here and fix other conveyor issues that are below. And this part's going to get sealed up at some point. And so is that. Yep, I have done the thing that I said I wasn't going to do, and made this into an actual navigable ship. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. There. For safety. Oops. Perfect. Now I won't fall. I won't fall while walking through the ship. I'm just waiting. You know, it's gonna be like May or something when we finally get this ship off the ground, and we're gonna go out into space, and like within one stream, like half the ship's gonna get blown off, and it's gonna be hilarious. So, yep. All right, let's. Oh, you're already good. Grab you. And again, I don't have any cargo access back here. I think this thing should become cargo access, or I don't really want these to be cargo access because they're more exterior and they might get blown off. So I think this one is going to become cargo access. Let me think about that from the inside though real quick. Let's see, where is that? That should be... It's that block right there, so...
Energy low.
That should be totally fine. go. And then, you know, this will be solid armor at some point. We'll be able to exit the ship out this way, but the majority of this is going to be enclosed. And actually, I'm thinking... I'll tell you what I'm thinking in a minute after I get this put together here. Okay. There we go. Okay. So what I'm actually thinking for back here is that you're going to come up this way. This is probably going to be sealed off wall, or maybe I'll make it a window or something. I don't know. It could be like a cool look out the back kind of a thing. But I'm thinking for actually going out, and I may change my mind on this later, that we will do something like, let's see, that we will do more passageways. Let's see, do we want this to actually be... Because then I could just kind of leave this... If I just did passageways all the way around, we could just kind of leave this area empty. I wouldn't have to worry about walling it up necessarily and making it look nice. Okay, well, anyway. Regardless of what I do there, because I could do like passage, and then you kind of come around the corner here, and then you know, then you're just here on the catwalk. That's a possibility, and then I could get rid of this, railing. We could do a passage with a light. Which actually would be kind of cool, because you could still see, like coming up this way, you would see what's around the passage, but you would... Well, it got foggy again. Is it snowing? It's snowing. Fantastic. I cannot wait to get back to space. This is a different corner. Now the snow's coming in. Let's see. Passage corner, there we go. What I was trying to say was we could use the opportunity to have a light passage in here. Right, so you come out here, you come up the stairs. So this area, this might be open space right here, you never know. But you'll be able to come up here, turn the corner, go down, do whatever, come back up, go through this one, now you're up here. It's just going to be a labyrinth of labyrinthian labyrinthness. I do kind of like how they're open on the bottom, so you can still kind of see what you're walking on. Yeah, we're definitely still walking on the thing there. So anyway, what I was going to do here was... do I want to do that or a... Where's my light? Light is there. I need some stuff. Okay. Passage, and then do I want a passage wall here or a passage T-junction? There's very few situations where I would use a wall other than to make like a two wide hallway is my thinking. Alright, and then door. And then this is the true back of the ship right here. So if I really needed to, you could go in here, run down the corridor. I could get to the... Oh, come on, AMD. No, it's not a good time. That must mean it's midnight for me. Yep. I could still get at the reactor from this side. For no good reason, but... Or still get at it from this side. But yeah, we could actually get out the back of the ship. I can't imagine I would use that too much, but then this will be like kind of a wall of heavy armor going on there as well. So the only weird part about this is that right here, you will be able to look into the reactor chamber, which is not, I guess, not terribly weird. So let's see. I'm not going to get the door yet. Let's see what this looks like. And then we'll call it a day. I'll have a door. Alright, I wish I had a door that matched up with the new passages better. I don't even think I've seen a mod that does that, actually. It won't be foggy in space, which is nice. Okay, so that's the labyrinthian maze of the back of the ship now. Let's do a quick review of what we accomplished today. So, on the inside, we moved the programmable blocks. We moved our connector and cargo back one, that direction, to make more room for the... I didn't move my light. Let's put you... Well, we will adjust the lighting in this area later, but... Alright, so we did get that done. And we pushed the reactor back, and there's no longer a big tube connecting it. So you can now go around. I'm actually wondering if the... Yeah, I'm actually thinking, hang on. This should be, maybe this is a good place for our, just for fun, to have the wall here like this. Because I want to block off that refinery opening, because we have the cargo access here, and this will make it, say it with me now, symmetrical. There we go. Okay. So, go around back. This is a good example of what I was saying. I would never use this unless I was doing it too wide, or if I just wanted to not match, basically. And I've decided to not match today. So we're going to go around here, and then we'll have direct access to the reactor here. And then if we go up either side, we will be able to exit out the back of the ship, or we will be able to go around this way to affect any repairs that need to happen in here, which I imagine will probably almost never happen.
Energy low.
Or we can go around here and go down, go this way. And yeah, so we got that taken care of. And then out here, we finished. Oh man, this is just the worst. At least we're getting hopefully good wind speeds out here. Oh, you know, I can go to sleep. Hang on. Hang on. Cool. Let's go out and watch it. Ooh, there we go. Okay, now we can see. Just pretend I was asleep for that whole thing. Yeah, so I really like the way the engine pod things turned out. I think that blends in pretty well with the side there. Having the thrusters not be in a center line turned out pretty good. I think this is going to work out well enough. Well enough. The next week... Oh yeah, I should probably talk about what the schedule is. So I'm not going to do the Monday streams anymore for the time being. It's the Monday streams. Just because I'm using that time to prep for other potential things. So Space Engineers will continue to be on Thursdays. So next Thursday, we're going to probably do at least half of the back of the ship here. Probably at least the whole back here, and then maybe start taking care of trying to mimic the armor shape along the other side. And man, we need to do the bottom at some point. The bottom's going to be hard because there's less room to work, and I don't care as much about what it looks like. So, and it doesn't have as many restrictions. Like, it could just be completely flat because there's no miner attaching to it or anything. So we'll have to. I've already shaped the front of it here, so it's. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably make it flat, and then maybe we'll just cut some designs out of it or something. See what we could do. So that's where we left off. I probably should have ran the ice miner a little, but that's okay. Speaking of the miner, I'm assuming we didn't get any gold yet. Nope, didn't get any gold. His progress is 3.6% done. His battery's running kind of low. Well, anyway, we need to call him back anyway, so come on home. Where is he even at? He's way out there. So once he gets home and lands, we'll end the stream, and I will see you next week. So, like I said, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, please consider throwing a like on the video itself, because it really does help with the algorithm recommending me to other people. Throw a comment on the video if you. Doesn't have to be meaningful. Could just be saying hello, if you would like to do so. And if you'd like to be notified of my streams, hit subscribe, and you'll get a notification whenever I go live. And I do try to schedule them out at least a week in advance, although my Fridays are always kind of a last minute decision. But we will see. We will see. I just got Helldivers, and I've only played the tutorial, but it seems pretty fun. So we'll see if that becomes a thing at any point on the channel. Come on, Agna, you could do it. Probably going to be dropping stone the whole way. Oh no, it wouldn't be, because it was in the hole when I brought it back. It wasn't offloading. Battery's got no lights on them. What are the odds that you had gold on you? Probably not very good. Nope. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you. Hang on, let me close the roof. I will see you next time. Have a good week. Take care.